Shows Philip Seymour Hoffman is Tom Murphy, sitting at a round table with dozens of Undergroundlings members. Shows Jerry Stiller is Philip Seymour Hoffman, who says, Mr. Murphy, we have to figure out a way to honor Gregory Itzin. Hoffman, who the hell is that? Stiller, are you kidding me? He's been in everything, and truly a great, a character actor's character actor. Hoffman, I don't think so, filthy off, okay? There's no way he's been in that much stuff or anything if I've never heard of him, okay? I know my stuff. Okay, you know I'm a lawyer, right? I mean, do any of you deadbeats even know anything he's been in? Shows Leslie Nielsen, who says,
he was in Airplane, where he gave Julie Haggerty a flower at the airport while asking for a donation for the Religious Consciousness Church.
Hoffman, so what? Haggerty said no thank you. Shows Dom DeLuise, who says,
he was in my crew in the best little whorehouse in Texas.
Hoffman, talk to me when he's been in the best big whorehouse in Texas. Shows James Hampton, who says,
he was my son's English teacher in Teen Wolf.
Hoffman, yeah, and? You expect me to care? He played someone whose job consists of tossing a Shakespeare play on a high schooler's desk? Shows William Shakespeare, who says,
he was a former senator and chairman of the Democratic National Committee in the Ides of March.
Hoffman, you're barking up the wrong tree if you think I'm going to be swayed by someone playing the head of the DNC, okay, Billy? Shows Hunter S. Thompson, who says,
he was the hotel clerk at Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, who gave Raoul Duke a telegram from Hunter S. Thompson regarding the race.
Hoffman, that's true, however, the race was over. Thompson.
Not for me.
Shows Ivan Reitman, who says,
he was Cartwright in Evolution, where he was eaten by aliens.
Hoffman, Evolution, huh? Is that the one where you predicted the future, where David Duchovny played a scientist who created a disease in a lab? Reitman.
I'm dead, and I'm still nervous about answering that one.
Shows Alexander Coburn, who says,
he was my niece, Olivia Wilde's boss, in the movie The Change-Up.
Hoffman, you're still here, Coburn? If I recall correctly, your niece prefers Harry Styles to bald ones. Shows Curtis Hanson, who says,
he was a prosecutor in Adaptation.
Hoffman, talk to me when he was a public defender. Shows Abraham Lincoln, who says,
he was John Archibald Campbell in the movie Lincoln.
Hoffman, talk to me when he's been in a George Washington movie. Shows Gilda Radner, who says,
we got about 2 more dozen movies to get through.
Hoffman, okay, look, movie buffs, okay, you've proven your point, okay, he's been in some films, okay, but it's not like he's been in any TV shows or anything. The table belts out a collective, are you kidding me? Shows Robin Williams, who says,
he was in Mork and Mindy.
Shows Norm MacDonald, who says,
so this Itzin fella was in Mork and Mindy, eh? Which one did he prefer to be in, if you know what I mean?
Hoffman, Normie, I was about to ask the same thing, okay? Great minds think alike. MacDonald. Hoffman, what's that? MacDonald.
Say rest in peace.
Hoffman. Jesus, Norm, rest in peace. MacDonald.
Thank you.
Hoffman, for God's sake, you're welcome, Normie. Shows Farrah Fawcett, who says,
he was in Charlie's Angels.
Hoffman, who wasn't, am I right? Shows Ed McMahon, who says,
hey-oh.
Shows Ed Asner, who says,
he was in the show Lou Grant.
Hoffman, oh, I'm sure he was, okay, big guy. Let me know when he's been in the Mary Tyler Moore show, though. Shows Stephen Bochco, who says,
he was in my show, Hill Street Blues.
Hoffman, oh, great, a cop show. Hopefully he wasn't driving while black. Shows Stephen J. Connell, who says,
he's also in my show, 21 Jump Street.
Hoffman, another cop one, huh? Amber Heard is going to shit the bed. Bochco.
He was also in another one of my shows, L.A. Law.
Hoffman. Good God, the only thing worse than cops are lawyers.
Aren't you a lawyer?
Hoffman. Yeah, look how I spend my time. Shows Andy Griffith, who says,
Speaking of lawyers, he was also in the show Matlock.
Hoffman. Talk to me when he was in Barry Mason. Shows Judith Page Mitchell, who says,
He was also in my show The Client.
Shows Harry Anderson, who says,
He was also in Night Court.
Hoffman. Jesus, Itzin could have passed the fucking bar with all these lawyer shows. Holy shit. Shows Ed Flanders, who says,
He was also in the show Sing Elsewhere.
Hoffman, a doctor show, yuck, I'll look elsewhere. Shows Michael Crichton, who says,
What do you have against doctor shows? He was also in my show ER.
Hoffman, wait, aren't you the Jurassic Park guy? You also created ER, holy shit, I didn't know that. Crichton.
There seems to be a lot you don't know.
Shows Robert Pastorelli, who says,
He was also in the show Murphy Brown.
Hoffman, I actually think I'm more peach than brown, okay? Oh wait, are you referring to my cousin, Eddie Murphy? Shows Richard Pryor, who says, Mr. Murphy, come on, man. We've talked about this. Hoffman, oh that's right, sorry about that, Richie. Hey, Gilda, are we almost done with the TV shows or what? Radner.
There's a line forming halfway around the block.
Shows Howard Hessman, who says,
He was also in Head of the Class.
Hoffman, oh, is that right? Did he drive the truck you bummed a ride to work in? Guys, come on, can we call it a day or what? Shows Jerry Van Dyke, who says,
He was in the show Coach.
Hoffman, not exactly riding first class, huh? Shows Luke Perry, who says,
He was also in 90210.
Hoffman, I figured that's where he lived, what with all these fucking roles, holy shit. Shows Dean Stockwell, who says,
He was also in Quantum Leap.
Hoffman, okay people, I got it. Can we go back in time and prevent this conversation from happening? Shows Michael Piller, who says,
He was also in my show, Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Hoffman, of course he was. Okay, Gilda, if there's any Star Wars spin-offs in line, get me Belushi's katana. Shows John Belushi polishing his katana, who says,
Get your own katana.
Shows Tom Bosley, who says,
He was also in Murder, She Wrote.
Hoffman, sit on it, Bosley. Shows James Michael Tyler, who says,
He was also in the show Friends.
Hoffman, oh, I bet he was, okay? Oh, by the way, do you have Jennifer Aniston's number by chance? Tyler.
You're not getting it.
Shows James Caan, who says,
He was also in Hawaii Five-0.
Hoffman, you don't say, okay? But good to see Belushi let you out, by the way. Okay, people, I get it. Don't let anyone else in, Gilda. Radner.
There's only a couple hundred more to go.
Hoffman, no, okay? I admit I was wrong, okay? Gregory Itzin was in a shitload of things, okay? But if I, Tom Murphy, am going to honor somebody, they had to have portrayed a powerful character, okay? Someone with some prestige, okay? Not English teachers or lawyers, for Christ's sake, okay? But a character with some real sway, power, gravitas. Shows Gregory Itzin, who says,
Try having portrayed the President of the United States in 24. And live from Tom's phone, we're not alive. It's Saturday Night Live, starring an ever-evolving cast that is unionized and refuses to allow their names to be mentioned until their demands are met. Musical guest, Brett Tuggle, and your host, Tony Sirico. Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Sirico.
Applause, applause, applause. Sirico.
Thank you. I was in a lot of great movies and television shows. You probably know me best as Paulie on the show The Sopranos. The one thing Gregory Itzin was not in. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing here on this show. I'm not sure if it's punishment for my crimes as Paulie or instead for my crimes as Tony. You may have heard I was arrested 28 times before I got into acting. That may seem like a lot, but that just means I was only caught 28 times. Most of the time I wasn't caught. But you can't bat 1,000 in that business. So I'm glad I got into the show business instead. Now I'm very excited to see and be reunited the most legendary mafia crime boss of all time. You know what I'm talking about. Let's get him out of here.
Marlon Brando comes out. Brando.
I heard you called for the most legendary crime boss of all time. So here I am.
Sirico.
Hey, Marlon, it's an honor. But you know who I'm talking about.
Al Capone comes out.
Hey, you want the most legendary crime boss of all time? I'm your guy. Now Mr. Streetcar over there playing make-believe.
Brando.
We'll see about that.
Capone.
By the way, if you're interested, I could use a new capo. I hear you've got 9 kills.
Sirico.
Only 9? Oh, you mean on the show, that's right.
Capone.
What's your name again?
Sirico.
Tony.
James Gandolfini comes out. Sirico.
There he is.
Gandolfini.
Hey, Tony. You finally got up here, huh?
Sirico and Gandolfini begin to hug. Capone.
What's with the hugging? You two lighting the loafers or something?
Gandolfini.
Actually, Al, one thing I learned in therapy is that when someone criticizes you for something, often it's because of their own issues regarding what they're criticizing. So how are your loafers feeling?
Capone.
My loafers are feeling like they're going to be stopping your face into the curb.
Sirico.
Over my dead body, Capone.
Capone.
Newsflash, you're already dead, numbnuts.
Brando.
Don't worry about Capone. I got it handled.
Capone.
Is that right? Are you gonna stop me by crying how you could have been a contender?
James Caan and John Cazale come up from behind Capone and place a bag over his head and drag him off stage. Brando.
Well, enjoy your reunion, gentlemen. I'm gonna try to soften up Mr. Capone. See if I can try to get him into some acting classes or something. That'll work for you, right, Tony?
Sirico.
That's right, Mr. Brando. So what do you say, James? You use a new underboss?
Gandolfini.
Sure thing. As long as you promise to go to therapy.
Sirico.
We'll see. Anyway, we have a great show tonight. Brett Tuggle is here. So enjoy as just like paradise. You can go your own way. We'll be right back.